Christmas, Taurus! This week we have got Christmas, obviously. Here I am with my Christmas hat on. We've also got the winter solstice. That's going to be on the 22nd this year. And this particular winter solstice is going to be a time when we are a little bit going deep within ourselves. It's not going to be the usual Christmas, although we are going to have a lot of Christmas cheer because a solstice is always about gratitude. It's always about receiving and looking at what we have got in our lives rather than what we haven't got. So obviously you know already about solstice. It's the time of year in the northern hemisphere where we have the longest nights. So it's dark, it's a little bit colder. But this year in particular, we also have Venus retrograde. So Venus retrograde is where Venus dips below the horizon and kind of brings up lots of things to do with the shadow side of our relating. So things to do with our self-worth, things to do with how we communicate with other people, things to do with our relationships where we want to kind of solve those problems, and those problems start from within. So you might notice that, you know, this particular Christmas period and this solstice, that you are setting intentions how to be a little bit more authentic with yourself. Maybe you are kind of trying to be more direct. Maybe you're trying to carve a little bit more time for yourself so that you can then return to your relationships feeling refreshed and feeling able to like hold somebody else's you know, needs and wants from you. So it's a lot to do with balance, you know, what does that other person want and what do I need, and how can I find a middle point on that? So let's see your Christmas cards. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, you are kind of raring to go on something. You've got like a lot of inspiration or motivation, or perhaps even some restless energy. And this is saying to you to be very patient about something, because there are some changes ahead of you, and there's going to be coming a payoff, some sort of monetary payoff, some sort of payoff for you being committed to something. You know, if you've kept going with something and you haven't really seen any results yet, this is saying to you like, just wait for it. It's going to be just around the corner for you. It might be in 2022 things start to change and your luck starts to change. And with the Ace of Wands here, it's saying like follow your inspiration, you know, like jump up and down if you need to, do some exercise if you need to, like just do something that is following that spark that's going to lead you to having the abundance that you really want in your life. So Merry Christmas. If you want to book a reading, there is a link below, and obviously subscribe, and I'll see you here next week. Much love.